What's up, everyone? Welcome to another video. I don't know why I'm doing these videos. I'm doing it for my patrons. And I'm a big Academy Awards guy, Oscars. Everybody that knows me personally, knows that I love it. I get really pumped about it. I had to wait a couple extra months this year because of COVID. They delayed everything. They pushed everything back. But guess what? The award show is coming up this Sunday, April 25th on ABC. I'm very excited. I'll be watching it in real time. I'll be live tweeting, I'll be reacting, I'll be freaking out. And what I'm going to do right now is give my final predictions in video format. I'll put it in the world of YouTube, but it's really for my patrons, of who I think is going to win in these major categories. And not only that, I might mention who I would like to win or who I think should win. Might be a little predictable because things are kind of coming into focus a little bit for us for the Academy Awards this year, as the award season is officially really over. All the other major award shows have already happened. We had the Independent Spirit Awards yesterday, which was the last really major award show before we get to the Academy Awards this weekend. So I'm excited. It might be a little predictable, but let's see what we got. 93rd Academy Awards, guys. 93 years of the Oscars. Let's get into my predictions. All right, so first up, actor in a leading role. And I'm going to keep this brief. I'm going to basically just give you my prediction and then who I think should win. I think Chadwick Boseman wins this for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. I think that's pretty set in stone. It's posthumous, and unfortunately he just passed away very recently, so it'll be not only his performance in the movie, but honoring his legacy as well. I feel like there's almost, they almost have to do that. It's unfortunate sometimes when politics bleed into that a little bit, but it is what it is, and it was an amazing performance, and he's obviously a terrific actor and should be honored. If I had a vote, I would be voting for Riz Ahmed from Sound of Metal, and a lot of people think Anthony Hopkins for The Father, who was phenomenal, by the way, is also in that top three, kind of getting his name thrown around as well, but my pick is going to be for Chadwick Boseman. For actor in a supporting role, looking at the nominees here, this is Daniel Kaluuya's award. He's going to win this. He's been sweeping for the most part. I think there's only one major award that he has not won for this. For Judas and the Black Messiah, I think, much like Chadwick Boseman in the lead category, in the supporting category, there's very little chance that Daniel Kaluuya will end up losing this. So I think he wins. My vote would be for Paul Raci from The Sound of Metal. I mentioned Riz Ahmed in the lead performance as well. I love that movie. And both of those performances were just real world, just tremendously grounded in real life. And I really love Paul Raci. He just won the Independent Spirit Award, by the way, for that. But I think Daniel Kaluuya wins this pretty easily. For actress in a leading role, this is, I think most people would say, critics and otherwise, that this is the toughest category this year because everybody in the category has won a major award, with the exception of Vanessa Kirby. And frankly, her performance is just as good as all of these other ones. She just hasn't walked away with a major award yet for Pieces of a Woman. But McDormand has won. Carey Mulligan has won. She just won for the Independent Spirit Award. Viola Davis has won, and Andra Day shockingly shocked everyone and won the Golden Globes, which threw her name kind of into this conversation. I'm going to go with Carey Mulligan. That is a heart pick for me, but I also feel like that she's been the front runner for a long time, and all these other women, with the exception of maybe Frances McDormand, are kind of coming on a little bit later. So I think it's Carey Mulligan's award to lose, Promising Young Woman. That's my pick. For actress in a supporting role, this one's coming a little bit more into focus as of late. My friend Tony from the Jock and Nerd podcast and I have gotten together a couple times, and we've been all over the place with this category. We've mentioned Glenn Close. We've mentioned Maria Bakalova. I even thought maybe Amanda Seyfried might have a shot because the Academy probably loves Mank because of its Hollywood lore. But I think that the trend is going to continue for Yoo Jung-yoon from Minari, and I think she will be our best supporting actress this year for Minari. Just an amazing, timid, funny performance. Very funny and very exuberant. She just kind of covers all different types of emotions, and it's a very emotional and funny performance at the same time. And it is a foreign view for us as Americans to see it, yet we feel at home while watching it. And I think a lot of the performances and the direction in that film, but Yoo Jung-yoon specifically was definitely my favorite performance from Minari, and I'm glad to see her getting so much love for that, and I think that will continue on Oscar night, and she will be our supporting actress. Best Director, a surprise in the bunch, Thomas Vinterberg for Another Round, which is also nominated for International Feature, which I think it'll win there. However, for directing, Chloe Zhao. I mean, undefeated, unstoppable Chloe Zhao for Nomadland. Again, this is similar when we started at the top with Chadwick Boseman. There's not really a lot of competition for Chloe, even though there are some amazing directors in this category. My vote would be for Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman, which is not going to surprise any friends of mine. However, I think Chloe Zhao did direct very sure-handedly, and it is a beautiful film, Nomadland. It is definitely one of the better looking films of the year, and it's just a very cinematic film. And the Academy obviously will be rewarding folks that are able to pull that off, and Chloe Zhao did it amazingly with Nomadland, and I think she wins for Best Director. As we get to Best Picture, let me just run through these nominees. The Father, Judas and the Black Messiah, Mank, Minari, Nomadland, Promising Young Woman, The Sound of Metal, and Trial of the Chicago 7. Nomadland is going to win this, guys. This is going to be a 1-2 punch for Chloe Zhao. She's going to be on stage for Best Director. She's going to go backstage, probably either in tears or in laughter of some kind, joy, and then within a couple minutes, she's going to have to come back out to accept for Best Picture for Nomadland. I think that is the Oscar-y type movie this year. I mean, Mank is the only other movie that's maybe more Oscar-y than Nomadland. However, I just don't think the critical consensus and the general public is backing Mank as much as they are for a movie like Nomadland, which is currently streaming on Hulu, so it got some viewers in the later part of award season as well. I just think Chloe Zhao's got it this year, guys. I really do. I think there's some other categories that they could have an impact as well that might even lend more to them getting Best Picture. But this, again, is probably the best directed film of the year, Nomadland, and that's a testament to Chloe Zhao and how she handled her work on this film. My vote, does anyone not know, is Promising Young Woman is my vote. There's so many great movies in this category, though. The Father is a close, probably third for me. I love Minari. I love Sound of Metal. I didn't like Mank at all personally, but it is a good movie. I can see its merit there. The Trial of the Chicago 7 was okay. It was a little, it's Aaron Sorkin dialogue, so sometimes that can be tough to swallow. But I think Nomadland is your best picture this year. Hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think. The award show is Sunday night. I don't think I'm going to do like a live video like this when I'm watching the show, but I'll probably do a reaction show, perhaps on Monday, the following day. That'll be for my patrons and on my podcast, because I do react to this every year, and I have to work really, really early Monday morning, which is the only reason I know I'm not going to be up super late, because it already runs late. So I won't be up too late after the broadcast, but you will get to see my reactions, trust me. So how do you think I did? I mean, I know it was probably fairly predictable, at least I feel like it was. What do you think? I just did the top line categories. Let me know what you guys think is going to win at this year's Academy Awards, and we'll find out together on the 25th. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you soon.